Hey everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to No New Stuff. Hey everyone, how's it going? For those of you who are wondering why I'm making a vlog in my room when there are still rescuers to be made, I'll get to that now. So I did go to the rescue. I went with my roommate Courtney, and we got to the meeting place, which was the Federal Plaza, Chicago, like right after 3, and there was a huge crowd. And my, video editor is gonna work, and maybe. Here we go. Here is a clip of what we saw and when we got there. So, I think we line up here. And so after that, we got in line, and they began breaking us up into sections of probably 10 people each holding a section of twine, so we could cross the streets. And then about at 4, we set off to around the city, and we marched through the city a little bit, which was really awesome. Hey there, we're marching now. It's awesome, and people are honking. Go. But right after it started, right before we started marching, it started to rain a little bit, and then it started to rain a lot while we were marching. So here's me at the Bean.
Getting some love on the street.
There we go. Yay, we're walking by the Bean. You see it?
Here it comes.
And here comes the rain. And once we got past the Bean, if you were at Terminus or if ever been in Chicago, we walked to Buckingham Fountain from the Bean. And then the thunderstorms. And then the wind, because we were near the lake. And by the time we actually got to the rescue camp, me and Courtney were completely soaked. Though I did have a lovely couple let me use their umbrella, so I could say partially wet, dry, partially dry. But that kind of failed in the long run. So me and Courtney stayed there at the rescue site for a little bit. But due to a promise that I made my mother that if, the weather turned crappy or something horrible happened, I would leave. And so I did. I was gonna go. Okay, everyone, we're here, and it's really cold and really wet, and I know you all are gonna hate me, but I think I'm going to go to my dorm, which is 2 blocks that way, and dry off, and maybe come back if it gets nicer out. But yeah, I love you all. Courtney, my roommate, is here. She's holding the camera. She's gonna come with me to get warm because we were not prepared for a thunderstorm, and I'm gonna try to come back if it gets nicer, or come back in the morning. But yeah, love you all. The weapon we have is love! Go back if it was ever gotten nice out again, but it didn't. It just kept raining and kept thunderstorming. And I kept a track of it, and apparently they moved to the garage under the Millennium Park because they got kicked out by the cops. And now, I believe they're still not being rescued, but they're at a church in the south, right off the end of the red line. I looked it up, but I can't get there. I can't go in there now because I have homework and I have classes, and I feel really bad that I had to leave. It was insane. The worst part was no one was really prepared for all this because, on Friday, as you saw from my Arbor Day video, if you didn't, you can just go look, and I'm in a little skirt and my leggings because it was really, really, really warm out, and it was my friend's birthday, and we went out at 3 a.m. out to the lakefront, and it was beautiful. It had to be 60 degrees. So I was sweet. So I brought, blankets and a couple other stuff to keep me warm. By the time I got to the rescue site, everything I had was soaked. When I got back here and I unloaded everything, it was completely soaked. Unless the couple things I had in baggies, some food. And I'm just sending everything I can, and I'm going to try to maybe call people tonight and I'm gonna keep track of what's going on in Chicago. I know Chicago is not, it's like one of the last cities to get rescued. If you know any way to get a hold of a mogul or anyone of importance in the Chicago area, please help and go to, I'll link, hey, I did it right, go me. But I'll put the link for the website where you can look up moguls and call people, because and the updates, but Chicago hasn't been rescued and I feel really bad. So other than that, nothing's happened to me. As you saw in my Arbor Day video, I got a really cool thing in the mail. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. I did not break my rules since the previous video. I'm feeling slightly less stressed, but still my brain is kind of shutting down, which is not good. But a few things have been settled for, like, where I will be putting my stuff. And if I kind of made this really ambiguous, but I live in Chicago, and home is 4-hour flight, which means near Seattle. That's where my family is, so if you didn't care to know. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And I think I'm going to get up my plane ticket soon. I'll get my plane ticket soon, and yeah, so rules are unbroken. School is still going. I fail at being able to be prepared for rain. I hope everything else is going really well with you guys. I cannot wait to see your videos this week. I'm really jealous that you two have the Whomping Willow CD and I don't, because I didn't know how long it was going to take to order, so I didn't order it because I didn't know where I was going to be, so I couldn't give a proper address, which sucks. Yeah. Okay, so everyone, I hope you had a wonderful week. I will see you next week, unless something epic happens. I don't know, might. Probably not, though. Okay, bye.